dose again today. Yesterday was the day of quote-unquote rest. I did stuff, but I did not dose. So I rested my brain from some chemicals. Past 3 days have been fantastic, to the point where I'm almost a little bit nervous to dose again today, just because it's been so nice feeling good that I don't want to do literally anything to disrupt that balance. But I'm going to try. I'm committed to this. Not many medications are going to work on the first time, and so I'm committed. I'm trying to. I'm just trying to get better, man. I want to get better so bad. I had a question from Amy M about dosing, so let's address that real quick. The information that I used in order to determine my dose came from a video by Psyched Substance, I believe is the name of the channel. Yes, Psyched Substance, and I will link that video either in the description if I can figure out how to do that, or in the comments. This guy seems very knowledgeable about it and explains it really, really well. Basically, microdosing is sub-threshold dosing, meaning threshold is whatever dose it takes to make you trip, and sub obviously is beneath that. So you want to take less than the amount that it takes you to trip. For microdosing acid, you want about roughly 1/10 of your trip dose, of your threshold. I started out, also disclaimer, I'm not dumb enough to do this with real substances of any type. So this is a piece of note paper I have cut out. You can see on the edge here, I've cut out a couple little pieces. Okay, so this is about the size of the tab that I used. Forgive me, my hands are not real great, and I don't have my glasses on because the light creates this glare right where my eyes go in the video. So that's about the size right there. That little guy right there is the size of the tab that I was dealing with, and I needed to cut that into 8 pieces as per the video I'm going to link in the description. So, I'm taking roughly, what did that work out to? Your average acid tab is apparently going to be about 100 micrograms, 100 micrograms to, some of the more potent ones are 300 micrograms. Now, what I have obtained is closer to that. So dividing, a 100 microgram dose into 8 is going to be 12.5 micrograms. Now, for sub-threshold dosing, you want anywhere from 10 to 30 micrograms, so that fits in there right perfectly. If mine is a little higher in concentration, like I've been told, it's about 300 micrograms per tab, then I am taking roughly 37.5 micrograms. So it's a little bit higher on the end of the scale, but I don't have a lot of time to waste, and my issues are fairly challenging. So I'm okay with taking a few more. Obviously, I survived it. It was a little hectic for the first couple of hours there, but no visuals, no paranoia, no anything, just a lot of energy, increased heart rate, and not sure how high that was gonna go. So that was a little bit of the anxiety right there. Turned out to be absolutely fine. There was no tripping. There was no reason to be anxious. Yeah. So I took my little tab and holding it with little tweezers like that, because the guy in the video, he's going to put on nitrile gloves, and you want to do that so that your oils from your body, from your skin, don't contaminate and start to break down your LSD. And also, we've all heard you can soak it in through your skin, so you're absorbing it through your saliva in your mouth anyway, so I'm assuming that through your skin is also transdermal is also going to happen. So I use these little I use the nail scissors for the actual cutting because they're little, and I could get the tab right in the crotch of the scissors and have a real clean cut. The guy in the video, again, he uses nitrile gloves and a ruler, and he marks it all out all evenly, and then uses an X-Acto knife. But it looked like a big pain in the butt with my shaky hands. There was not any way I was going to be able to do that. It worked just fine, holding the tab with these, cutting with these, and this is literally That's the size. That's the microdose. Okay, so it's a little tiny piece. And there's, like I said, roughly 37.5 micrograms on mine. Ordinarily, there'll be like 10 to 30. So, oh, right, if you really want to get super, precise about your dosing, which is a good idea. I'm more of a fly by the seat of my pants kind of girl, and if I was dealing with something super dangerous or very, very, very potent, obviously I would weigh it out or use volumetric dosing, which I'm about to discuss. But it's a tab of acid. I've eaten them before. I'm not worried about taking an eighth of one, so I didn't feel the need to be real precise in this. If you do, volumetric dosing is probably the way to go. And from what I understand, you take, oh, now I'm repeating myself. I gotta stop.